He's the next big thing.
He's been a dominant force around the world.
He's a future world champion.
He's can't miss.
He's the main event.
He's a lock.
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 I am the lock.
I am so close to having this title renamed in my honor. Can you imagine? The Sami Continental Championship has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. All I have to do is defend it tonight, and WWE will have no choice but to give in to popular demand and make the change. I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't matter. I am going to beat whoever it is, and you will never, ever see the Intercontinental Championship again.
Wait a second. Is this finally happening? We've been seeing and hearing about this person for weeks. Could this be the long-awaited debut of the Lock? I'm not sure what or who else it could be.
The Lock has arrived on Raw!
And apparently the Lock is Sami's mystery challenger. Well, Sami's big ideas about rechristening his title the Sami Continental Championship could be changing quickly.
We've heard the Lock is a future champion, and we might not have to wait long for that to come true.
This superstar has made a name for himself all around the world, and if you ask me, he looks like he fits right in here in WWE. I agree. He's got the flashy debut, the pyro and all, but now it's time to see if he can deliver in the ring against a veteran competitor in Sami Zayn.
Sami might have the experience edge, but he was caught off guard here tonight. So I'd actually give the advantage to the Lock.
You might have a point, Saxton. Sami Zayn looks like he's hesitant to even go through with this match. He's shook.
I don't blame him.
Can the Lock live up to all the hype? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lock's long-awaited debut is happening right now on Monday Night Raw.
And what a way to kick things off as Sami Zayn's challenger for the Intercontinental Championship.
There's been a lot of talk about how the Lock's going to change the game in WWE, but I'll believe it when I see it. Time to see if he's ready to deliver the goods. Athleticism. Lock saw it coming. Ooh! Knee right to the gut. Straight punch. Laid out with a power slam. Placed into the corner. Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows.
Quick thinking pays off. Reversal on top of reversal. Caught with a lariat. Going for a pin for the championship. Surprisingly quick kick out.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. He saw that one coming.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Oh, strikes with the back elbow.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover.
Steered clear of that.
Sidewalk slam.
Champ looking to end this.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
He takes control.
Down by the DDT.
That unraveled on Zayn.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
And back elbow creates separation. Uh-oh, got snatched up here.
Nice scoop slam. Rock wants to end this right now. This is,
And uses the arm drag to reverse.
He went right into that turn. Overkick. It is over. Another one bites the dust to the champ.
Makes a cover. Kick out late into the match.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
And I'm sure Sami is going to find a way to twist this into blaming the referee, but he should focus his energy on his opponent.
Into a powerbomb.
The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, as Zayn's persistence is clearly paying off in this one. So much damage inflicted. Sami Zayn is letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of it.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
Oh! Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Zayn's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
This is not going to end well. Choke slam! Look at the new champion!
The Lock has indeed lived up to the hype by winning the Intercontinental Championship in his WWE debut.
What an unbelievable night here on Raw. Not many superstars can say they captured championship gold their first night on the job.
We heard so much about this superstar, how he was the next big thing, a future world champion, and so far I have every reason to believe those are true statements.
I'm just glad we won't have to see the Sami Continental Championship.
Me too, Byron. I think we all owe the Lock a thank you for that.
Hold up, Sami Zayn from behind.
Well, apparently this isn't over.
The Lock ducks and he nails him.
Sami goes head first into the side of the safe.
Wait, what's he doing?
I think the Lock's going to lock up Sami.
Yes, do it!
Into the safe.
We might never have to see Sami again.
Thank you.
Now what?
He's going to send Sami for a ride.
And the safe goes crashing down with Sami inside.
This night just keeps getting better.
Once again, your new Intercontinental Champion, The Lock.
What a debut.
There he is. Ready for your big Raw debut tonight?
Yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Good. We can't wait either. This has been a long time coming, and you've earned it.
Thanks. Hey, what's up with the camera? She's been following me around since I got here.
Oh, talent relations didn't tell you? It's for this documentary thing they're shooting on you. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. It's Kat, right?
Yep, Cat with a K. K-A-T. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but when I'm shooting these, I gotta be a fly on a wall.
You're going to be seeing a lot of Kat over the next year. Gotta document the rise of the next big thing. The future world champion. The Lock.
Woot woot! Sorry, fly on a wall.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that whole The Lock thing, by the way. Can I just use the name I've used my entire career? I mean, that's how the rest of the world knows me.
Yeah, but that's not how the WWE Universe knows you. We can't assume they've seen any of your matches before this.
I think a lot of people have. Isn't that how WWE found me?
Look, this is typical for superstars who come up outside the system. WWE likes to put their spin on things, and 99% of the time, it's a huge improvement.
Okay, but doesn't the name sound too much like The Rock?
It sort of does.
Do you mind? Think of this as a new and improved version of yourself. We have a proven track record with this sort of thing. You just need to trust the process.
Is that what you're required to say now that you're office?
No. Corporate requires me to say and do a lot of things, but that's not one of them.
I don't know. It feels restrictive. I just want to be myself.
I hear you, but it's not just a nickname. The entire WWE machine is behind this. We have a huge entrance planned with pyro, a championship opportunity, new gear. They're shooting this whole documentary about you. And we got this for you too. Get it? A lock?
Is that left over from John Cena's chain gang days?
Maybe. But things worked out okay for him, didn't they?
Guess so.
I gotta run. But I promise, this is gonna be fine. Just trust the process, and it'll all work out. Because remember, you're the Lock.
We good here, or...?
Yep, got what I needed. That's a cut.
Week 2 on Raw. Let's see what they have in store for me. Can't be any crazier than last week, right?
Hey! Didn't get the chance to say hi last week. That was a hell of a debut.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Call me Gabe.
Excuse me, Gabe, can you turn to camera and introduce yourself?
Seriously? I've been in WWE for 10 years. I think whoever's watching will know who I am.
We probably won't use this, but just in case.
Fine. I'm Gabriel Slade. 3-time US champion, 2-time Intercontinental champ, multi-time tag champion, and all-around good guy. Does that work?
Thanks.
Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to WWE. I know it can be hard sometimes for people to get acclimated here.
It's going okay so far, but yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment since I didn't come up through the Performance Center, or even work the US scene much before this.
Okay. Well, let me give you some quick tips to fit in. Make sure you fist bump and/or shake everyone's hand every time you see them. Be willing to give up your first-class seat if there are veterans and coach. And never sneeze around the big boss. Never. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you ever need any help or advice, I got your back.
I think I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Later, Luck.
Call me Champ.
Okay, champ.
That was a good dry run. Now, let's do another take without the interruption from the Raw welcoming committee. Jeez, no wonder that guy has never really made it. Too friendly.
I think we got it. I need to go get changed.
Happy Corbin has been mouthing off about his football career more than usual lately, saying the WWE grind is the same as non-stop two-a-days, which is why he's so well equipped. Give me a break. Take him on after a workout, showing you can compete after a two-a-day of your own.
Want to join my book club? I tried to recruit Robert Roode, but he said the only part of a book he likes is the ending. Or, as he called it, the book's finishing move. He said he's got the best ending in WWE, but I thought maybe you could take him on and show him yours?
It's the future of WWE, The Lock.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 323 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Superstar.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
Anything can happen tonight. All's fair in Lock and War. Multiple-time champion around the world. There is no one else as glorious. I can think of some people.
And his opponent, representing Dirty Dogs from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious
According to Robert Roode, no one measures up in the ring or on the entrance ramp.
Because nobody makes an instant impact quite like Robert Roode does. He's held the NXT title, Tag Team Championships, the United States title. Robert Roode is all business.
Robert Roode has tasted success both as a tag team competitor and in singles action.
And you know, Byron, he's proved he's dangerous in any situation, any night of the week.
Yeah, like it or not, Michael, Robert Roode has made a career out of making the most out of his opportunities.
Roode is a serious threat to any superstar, and Robert Roode is always ready to get his hands dirty.
The Intercontinental Champion and Robert Roode apparently have unfinished business, and they're settling it here on Raw in a finisher match.
Anyone else ever heard Roode say he's got the best finisher in WWE?
Constantly. But I think he's in for a rude awakening against the Lock. Ooh! Kick lands. What a barrage of stops.
He avoids the damage. Uh-oh.
Decimating the knee.
Roode gets fended off. Knee right to the gut. Oof, boy, what a kick. Boom. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. And Roode saw it coming.
He's on up. This is not going to end well.
Oh, wow, rendered unconscious. The official has to call him.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Welcome to Raw. Gotta say, I've been a fan of your work for a while. Can't say the same for Drew Gulak, though. I heard him mention your name in a rant about superstars who lack fundamentals. Fundamentals according to who, Drew? But if you ever want to put in a little extra super specific training before a show, you know who to ask.
One, two, that's three. Ring the bell.
I just interviewed Ludwig Kaiser, who said WWE matches aren't enough of a test, so he's now proposing a 5 out of 9 falls match. Management hates the idea and would love it if someone could take him out in a 2 out of 3 falls match to shut him up. Interested?
The man destined to be top dog. It's The Lock.
The audacious mouthpiece of Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser.
A man with over a decade of experience looking to continue his dominance in WWE.
And his opponent, representing Imperium, from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
A piercing look on his face.
No nonsense, all business.
You know, I was minding my own business backstage, and this guy stared me down and then yelled at me to move out of his way.
Bravo, Ludwig. No matter who you are, Ludwig Kaiser is a truly intimidating opponent.
Practically unflappable, strict and regimented.
And there's such precision in everything he does.
The Intercontinental Champion is taking on the German sensation Ludwig Kaiser in a 2 out of 3 falls battle of endurance tonight.
You think that's endurance? I heard this was originally supposed to be a 5 out of 9 falls match.
Well, then this is probably a good time to make sure we have overtime written into our contracts.
Great reversal.
And not a hair out of place as Ludwig salutes the crowd. Oh, kick finds it. What a barrage of stops.
No doubt Ludwig is having trouble here.
A killer instinct from the lock is shining through.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Oh, what a kick.
Ooh.
Down with the leg drop.
And that one misses the mark.
He's starting to struggle here.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
From the top, through the air, and connects. It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing.
From the top.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
And Locke got out of dodge.
This is not going to end well.
Choke slam!
Thunderous.
Is it the finishing touch Rock needs?
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Pin! 1, 2. It's over. Hit the bell.
Cover. He got the shoulder up in time.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
That stops whatever Kaiser intended. And there's the cover. Makes the cover. Shoulders up before 2.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Oh. The upper hand now belongs to the Hawk.
Yeah, Kaiser really has to show some more resistance.
He's expressing pain now.
At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
A totally ill-advised decision there.
Maybe slight hesitation there caused the outcome.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I hope they back up. They're getting too close for comfort.
Oh, no one's paying attention to you, Saxton. They're too busy beating the tar out of each other.
He fends off the attack.
Knee right to the gut.
No doubt Ludwig is having trouble here.
Yeah, Locke's proving hard to keep up with.
Sidewalk slam!
Almost drove him through the ring.
The Lock is focused on finishing this.
Here it comes. Looking for choke slam. That could have Kaiser right now.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Wow, look who it is.
Sammy, what happened to your neck?
Don't get cute with me. You know exactly what happened. I had no idea who I was facing, and as a result, I lost, suffering emotional and physical damages after you assaulted me with that safe. I am going to sue you for everything you're worth.
I'd rather take you on in the ring than in the courtroom, but it doesn't look like you're in any condition to do that.
No, I'm not, thanks to you and your shenanigans. But maybe we can work something out. I won't sue under the following conditions. First, when I'm ready, I get a rematch for my title. And second, you no longer use the safe as part of your entrance, as it will cause further emotional distress, putting me at an unfair disadvantage.
I actually already told management I was done with the safe. Anyway, just let me know when you're ready to lose to me again.
I will, but it won't be a loss for me. And in the meantime, I have one other condition to prevent legal action. First, you must face my hand-picked opponent, so I can rest up and do some extra scouting.
Sure. Who do you want me to go up against?
Oh, you'll find out in the ring. Not a great feeling when you don't know who you're facing, is it? Good luck.
It's the man who might transform WWE forever, The Lock. The Brawling Brute, Ridge Holland.
And his opponent, accompanied by Sami Zayn, representing the Brawling Brutes from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling, but he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with.
You know that old adage, speak softly and carry a big stick? Well, it certainly applies to this man.
Holland going to let his power speak for him tonight. After his spectacular debut, the Intercontinental Champion will look to keep his momentum going tonight against Sami Zayn's hand-picked opponent, Ridge Holland.
Looks like Ridge Holland has company, though. Sami Zayn has apparently opted to rehab his neck at ringside.
Buckle up, folks. The Lock's title might not be up for grabs, but his reputation would certainly take a hit if he takes a step backwards here tonight.
Oh, clubbing blow.
The brutish Ridge Holland looking neat as ever.
Big boot.
Knee right to the gut.
Oh, place knee right to the midsection.
Basement drop kick. Oh, Days with a drop kick. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
All right. And he goes into the ring. Clothesline. He's taking this to the floor now. Fight is so close to our announce table.
Yeah, I'm just going to step aside now.
Hey, wait for me.
Returning to the ring now. Placing them into the corner. Oh, the lock manages to counter. Knee right to the gut. Oh, ouch. Seated drop kick.
Lining it up. And a right hand to the jaw. My goodness.
Pulled back into the hip toss. It might not be flash. His shoulders are down. Shoulders up.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. And a kick.
Hoisted up.
Dominance. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Lock has everything working against him now.
I can't dispute Holland's strategy right now.
Shoulder tackle.
Ridge thinking big.
Able to get out of the way.
And just an uncalled for underhanded attack there.
Oh, man, they do not care who or what they destroy.
Yeah, Byron, you are dangerously close to being collateral damage in this one.
Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring. Going for the pin.
Sami Zayn just blindsided the lock with his chain.
This was all a setup to weaken the Intercontinental Champion before he faces Sami Zayn.
Did Sami say something about the safe?
Could be some kind of revenge for what happened when the lock debuted.
With the deranged Sami Zayn calling the shots, nothing is off limits.
Well, whatever the plan is, Sami looks to be maneuvering the lock toward the stage.
And the lock's helpless after taking that blow from his own chain.
And there it is. Ridge Holland has brought out the lock safe.
What the heck is their plan?
Belly-to-belly suplex on the unforgiving stage.
Now what are they going to do?
Is Sami Zayn trying to tip the safe over on top of the lock?
Those things weigh like 1,000 pounds. This is way worse than what the lock did to Sami.
Our Intercontinental Champion's going to be seriously injured.
This is bad.
Especially with both of them pushing it now.
I don't think I can watch this.
Gabriel Slade is here.
Thankfully, he's going to put an end to this.
Yeah, Sami and Ridge want no part of him.
Oh, no idea if these two are friends. Maybe Slade just didn't want to see someone get squashed.
Well, Lock certainly looks frustrated with himself, or Gabriel Slade, or maybe all of the above.
He should just be happy he's walking out of here on his own 2 feet and not getting peeled off the stage.